Boom. So, where did people get this idea that life's supposed to be easy, that life is supposed to be enjoyable? It's really interesting because doing my calls, doing my sales, it's been going well, but I'm finding myself pushing calls back on my calendar I feel are going to be challenging. I find myself reverting to taking breaks when I have a few minutes instead of actually doubling down and doing extra work. Because really, what do you need for a break? 1 minute, 30 seconds? Just needing to catch a breather? And so I don't know if it's coming from fairy tales, if it's coming from some sort of psychological trick where people want to keep their childhood alive. But it's really interesting. I mean, if we look at the media that we consume every single day, rap music talks about the hustle, getting out of the hood. But literally, every single movie has a setup, a conflict, the hero's overcoming of the conflict, and the happy ending. Even those Disney movies where we take away the impression of happily ever after, it never starts with happily ever after. The prince has to save the princess. So where are people, where am I seeking comfort? Where am I wanting to take the easy way out instead of actually doing the hard work? Okay. I mean, if we want to be brutally honest, I mean, we're in this senior living park. I'm recovering from failed businesses trying to save some money so I can buy a 32-unit apartment building that spits out $50,000 a month in cash flow. These people, this is the last place that I ever live. They're gonna die in these homes. They spend $100,000 when they retire and pay $1,000 a month, paying it off. At the same time, some motherfucker took the hard route and he bought all of these. He studied, he raised money, he did what was necessary, not what was easy. And every single month he gets about $1,000 for each one of these plots. There's 3,000. This business makes, this mobile home park makes $300,000 a month minimum. The people who live in the park, work in the park, minimum wage, and then when they literally die, he gets his asset back without having to buy it back. Okay, do you see the difference in the dynamic? These baby boomers have literally done what is easiest, what is comfortable, hoping for their happily ever after, and they're being exploited in their later years. They don't want me to take this shortcut, so they turn the stool upside down. I'm gonna take it anyways. So, how can we make sure that we're not being taken advantage of later? Okay? How do we make sure that we're the one that has an advantage? Through action. Andrew Tate says, raw action solves all. If you just show up and do the work, whatever it is, it fixes itself. I mean, the thing is with sales, I just showed up, did the calls, did hundreds of calls, and now I'm great at it. Now I have my own, improve, that's what that meant. Make a change. I'm able to have my own frameworks. I'm able to understand this is something I want to do, and I know that no matter what happens, money's going to be handled. But that's only because I worked. Don't seek comfort, seek growth. You're never going to be happy the way that you think you were. You're never going to be happy the way you were as a kid, but you can be proud of where you end up in life.